You know, Rod, when I've talked about this digital Texan idea, and we've talked about it for a long time, the number one objection is, I'm poor, I can't afford gold. You want me to buy gold? I can't buy gold. You know how hard that is? You got to go to a gold dealer, coins or whatever. And so the average person thinks, I'll never be able to hold gold. And I said, well, do you have a checking account? And they say, yeah, I've got a checking account. And they've got, hundreds or thousands or tens of thousands of dollars in their checking account. But they don't see themselves as JQ money bags with the ability to own gold. How will this make a difference?
Well, I know you're phenomenally rich. So, you may very well take and buy $1 billion of gold and place it at the Texas Bullion Depository, and that'll be really cool. And when you use your digital Texans down at Starbucks or, down at the muffler shop or wherever you buy, if they take Texans, and remember, this is a legal tender currency. This is not Bitcoin. This is not Ethereum. This is actually a legal tender currency. So if it's a Texas muffler shop, if it's a Texas Starbucks, it's actually going to have to take Texans. So they might convert it into dollars, but they might not. So now they have a quantity of these things. They thereby own gold. Every one of those Texans is a digital receipt for a physical quantity of gold at the Texas Bullion Depository. So now they own gold. If normal people who literally work for minimum wage and maybe don't even work full time, and maybe they're on unemployment or whatever they're on, they can now own real quantities of gold. And easily, without even realizing they are. And so it's not like they have to go out and buy gold and stick it at the Texas Bullion Depository. No, they're acquiring it by simply doing business every day.
But now, it's not just stuck in a vault somewhere, or it's something they can use instantly.
Exactly, it's completely liberating.
Buy a movie ticket, soft drink, gasoline for their car. So it's just another form of money.
By remonetizing gold, which is money by definition, but by remonetizing it in a practical sense, literally everyone has something that has a permanent, in this life, degree of value. Now, why does that matter? I'll tell you why, and we just talked about it. The dollar has lost 2/3 of its value in the last 40 years. Now, the dollar is really a strong currency compared to the other currencies in the world, but that's honestly terrible.
It is terrible.
And if you can keep up with inflation and so forth, through all these efforts that a lot of us do, yeah, that doesn't bother you. But again, the poorest don't have those options. The poorest are living paycheck to paycheck. If they're able to set aside any savings, it's in dollars. It's in a savings account, which is not keeping up with inflation. The government, through inflation, steals from the poor. It robs the poor all day, every day. And all the transfer programs in the world will not compensate for that. The digital Texan is absolutely a brilliant idea to restore economic justice to a government that constantly steals. And in doing so, I really think that Texas not only could do a lot for everybody in society, down to the lowest ranks, but truly it could set an example that would put pressure on governments like that of the United States to reform their monetary system. At least, if they won't issue a gold-backed dollar, at least stop inflating the dollar we have.